All right, friends, here we are with another Simply a Fan ballpark snapshot. As you can tell, we are at historic Wrigley Field, home of the Chicago Cubs. Game has just ended. This is a first for me to do one of these at the end of the game, and I didn't even make it to the upper deck this time. So here we are. The Cubs just played the Cardinals. It's the last home game for the Cubs here in the 2021 season, which has been very dismal for the Cubs. So Cub fans are exiting the ballpark for the last time. So just a few facts about Wrigley Field. Built in 1914. The Cubs actually didn't play their first home game here until 1916, which is when they became known as the Chicago Cubs. I'm pretty sure right before that they were known as the Chicago Whales, which is probably a fact that many of you don't know. They have hosted 3 All-Star games here, from what I could research: 1947, 1962, and then 1990. And they have hosted several World Series. Off the top of my head, I believe the Cubs were in the World Series in 32, 35, 38, and then 45. And then they had the long drought until 2016, which is when they broke the curse of 108 years and won their first World Series since 1908. But they won that in Cleveland at Progressive Field. So a lot of Cub legends have played here: Ernie Banks, Ferguson Jenkins, Billy Williams. Going into the 80s, Andre Dawson, Ryan Sandberg, Cub legends like Rick Sutcliffe, Mark Grace. Then you come into the 21st century, and of course all the guys who just got traded and or not re-signed this year: Chris Bryant, Javi Baez, Anthony Rizzo, all traded this year at the deadline at the end of July and are now with other teams. And that has made 2021 a rough season for Cub Nation. But you know what? This ballpark is historic, the second oldest ballpark in the major leagues, behind Fenway, that opened in 1912. And it will be here forever. The owners of the Cubs just put almost $600 million of renovations into Wrigley. They replaced all the concrete, all the seats. They completely took down the outfield except the bricks and rebuilt it. Took several years to do that. Exterior outside the ballpark now looks very different than it used to. Wrigleyville, as they call it. Really, really cool. So a lot of you have been to Wrigley before, but if you've never been to Wrigley Field, or if you're thinking, hey, what ballpark would I like to go to next? I would say get to Wrigley Field, get to Fenway Park. They're not going anywhere, but they are just epic historical landmarks that you need to get to at some point. So that's all the fun facts I have off the top of my head about Wrigley Field. The scoreboard, which has been here forever, since the 30s. The new video boards, which are installed just in the last few years. You see the rooftops up here that I believe the Cubs now own, but for a long, long time other people owned them, and you could buy tickets to go up there, which you still can. So seats right under 43,000, I believe, and there's always a seat, always a ticket for you. You can see the Cubs are down there on the field with their friends and family. That's really cool, getting pictures. There's Frank Schwindel. There's Patrick Wisdom. Not sure who else is down there. But final game of the year, they're getting pictures on the field with their families. And really awesome to be able to see these two longtime rivals, one of the best rivalries in baseball, play each other. And the Cardinals swept them. Cardinals just won their franchise record 16 games in a row, extending their record. They've been around 130 years, and they are on a roll. They're going to be in the playoffs, securing the second wild card spot. To be determined if they play the Dodgers or Giants, but that's neither here nor there. This is a Wrigley Field Cubs ballpark overview, and there we are, signing off from Simply a Fan. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel. and I greatly appreciate it. All right, see ya.